Do you have no energy? No drive? Feel like you can't focus?
You look like you need a Cano Spirit. It's your one-stop shop for all things energy, spirit, and pep.
Wow! We love
Cano Spirit!
Here's some of our satisfied customers.
We just love this product. Cano Spirit has changed our lives. We love Cano Spirit. Cano Spirit's got me like BCS.
Call 1-800-SPIRIT to get your can of Spirit for only $19.99 plus shipping and handling. But wait, there's more. Call now and receive another can of Spirit for the price of one. BCS Senate is not responsible for dizziness, serious injury, loss of vision, hearing. Batteries not included.
Somebody came and took your bed.
There it goes. Okay. So you guys are probably wondering why we just showed you that video. Why would we choose to make that kind of a video? Why do people make commercials? People make commercials because they want you to buy something. They want you to buy into something. And we want you to buy into this idea of spirit and community and what that looks like. But the truth is, infomercials also make you believe that you need something. And although it would be really great if a product like this existed, none of you need a Cano Spirit. You guys don't need a Cano Spirit to actually come into existence and then all the Viking symbols explode around you and then you have a bow in your hair and glitter all over your face. You don't need that. Because the truth is, as cheesy as this is going to sound, each of you has a Cano Spirit on the inside. Oh, and wait for it. Do you know what you need to do? You just gotta open it up. You just have to open it up. You guys don't need like something like that to exist. All of you have this spirit within you that we can all come together and just create this amazing community. We need to be able to support each other in all areas. Some of the ones that are really obvious are sports and coming out to the band concerts and the choir concerts and everything like that, and just coming out and supporting each other. But we can also support each other in the classroom, outside of the classroom. There's so many ways that this Cano Spirit can come into existence. Peer support, like having your friends coming and support you in everything that you do, makes a huge difference. So we're going to have a couple of people share their experiences on what it's like to have your friends coming to support you. So I'm going to start with a personal experience that I've had, and I bet most of you can guess what I'm probably going to talk about, something that's very close to my heart. State volleyball last year, which was so amazing. And what I wanted to talk about is not like what our team did to make it to that point, but what you guys did to help us get there, and what it was like to have you guys there supporting us. And just a couple of examples of things that I loved that you guys would do. Some of you guys were there, some of you weren't there to experience it, but I promise you, you will have that experience while you're here in high school. After every single kill, each different person that was a hitter had a cheer that was created just for them. So, for example, some of you probably remember Mika Day. This was my favorite one. Whenever she got a kill, they would say, "Whose day?" Mika's day. I know, I just love that one. It's so awesome. But that's just one example. And then probably even better than that is because volleyball is such a mental sport, that's why each team has 3 timeouts. It's a way to give you a break to kind of settle down, get it together, and then go back out there and get down to business. And our fans, whenever we went into a timeout, they would sing Christmas carols, they would sing nursery rhymes, they would sing just any kind of song, any song that you could think of just to be annoying, just to get into the other team's heads. And you know, it totally worked. Because after coming out of those timeouts, we would come back with even more energy, with more fire, and we would get the next kill, and then they could do one of their awesome kill cheers for us. And then probably the ultimate display of just fandom and community that I've ever experienced was the infamous convoy. And that was when, after state, we had just lost a really emotional game to Cedar Park. And we had been talking about it for like an hour, and then we went to Minerburger with everyone. And we were driving home, and we found a bunch of the fans like driving their cars back on I-90. And they formed a diamond around our vans, and they drove. We stayed in that formation for an hour and a half, all the way back to Bellevue, and Joey Davidson got pulled over for being too close to one of the vans, or Maddie Anger's car, and the cop let that group go because they told him, "We're bringing our volleyball team back from state. This is a really big deal." And it's just, and we have pictures like of everyone like doing the diamond formation, and we all took a bite of the ceremonial cupcake that I don't even know where it came from. I probably should have taken a bite of that cupcake. But it's moments like that those are the moments that I remember even more than like a moment where I had a really good dig or a really good serve. It's the moments where the fans were there, where my friends were there cheering me on, cheering on my team. It was just a really cool experience. But I'm not the only one who has had that experience. So if you are one of the ones that is going to share your experience, would you come and sit in these chairs? Because we have a couple students who want to share their experiences with people like you.
Am I starting? Okay. Hey guys, I'm Dylan, and one of my favorite experiences from like getting getting experience. Oh, sit in the chair. Okay. Cool. All right. So one of my favorite experiences I've had with like fans and stuff is last year being on the soccer team, and we went to state, and you guys got on the fan bus and came out and cheered for us, and that was a ton of fun. But something I wanted to share along with like just like having spirit and enthusiasm, like what we're asking for, is also like what you guys get to like have out of being a fan personally. Like when I was going to games as a fan and stuff like that, I really enjoyed just like the excuse I had to like go on a Friday night, on a Saturday night to go hang out with my friends, because like after every game, for like whatever sporting event there is, there's always like something happening, like going somewhere to eat food or whatever like that. So it is about like community and having enthusiasm and doing all those things, but it's also a time for you to be with your friends, hanging out and just having a good time. So if like this weekend or anything like that, you can come out to the girls soccer game and the guys football game. So be cool. Thanks.
Hi everyone, I'm Emily. I'm going to talk about just coming in as a freshman and never really having like the feeling of people that you see every day supporting you. So I remember my first game, we were all huddled up behind the bleachers, and I like looked over in the student section, and it was just the craziest feeling to know that people had your back and to know that you were part of something bigger. And it's so much fun just to like experience you guys reacting to what's happening on the court. It's been an amazing experience. I was also going to talk about regionals last year. We were at Renton High, I think, so it's pretty far out, and it was a Saturday, the middle of the day, and I don't think I've ever had a student section that was just so into the game as that game. I remember like waves, and Sperry's parents brought the big polar bear, the BCS polar bear, and we all just felt like so amped up because you have all these people who you see every day being by your side and supporting you. It's been amazing to be able to play for BCS, and I don't think there's anything more encouraging than before the game being in the locker room and being able to know that your friends are there and they care.
Hi everybody, my name's Jennifer. So I'm a cheerleader, and typically we're not the ones being cheered for, we're the ones cheering other teams on. But specifically, I remember one time when BCS fans were so amped up and so ready. There was a basketball game, I think it was a guys varsity game last winter, and it was a whiteout, and I just remember everybody coming. I remember white tutus and white face paint and white t-shirt shreds, and everyone was there and the bleachers were full. And I remember John doing the roller coaster at like every timeout, and I think that was like one of the memories that I go to when I think about BCS spirit. I think about that time, and I think about how everyone was cheering on our team and cheering with us and cheering color shout every time we did it. And I just remember everyone being so happy and how well the team was doing. We just cheered them on like no matter what, and that was just a really good experience, and I love that our school does that, and I hope that we get to be more spirited.
Hey guys. So one area of BCS that really doesn't get a whole lot of spirit is the performing arts area. And you know, you're not gonna show up to a band concert or to a play, you know, it's not gonna be a whiteout. You're not gonna be wearing all this clothes and cheering at every intermission or whatever. And so I think for a lot of you that makes it really hard to have school spirit. But I think it's much more than, especially for me, when I'm up on stage, it's much more than like being cheered for. Because when I look out and I can see my friends and I know that they're there supporting me, it just makes me feel really good. And I know the other actors up on stage, it's really nice to see support. And one of the greatest things is right after the show, you come out and all your friends are there like, oh, that was such a great job. It was really cool to see that, and it's just a really cool experience, and like that to me kind of resembles the school spirit aspect of the performing arts studio. That being said, there is a play coming up, The Mousetrap. If you want to see a murder mystery where no one knows who the killer is until the very end, in a super huge plot twist, come see The Mousetrap. It's going to be great. November 12th through the 14th. It's not going to be a whiteout. Blackout, if anything. So, just would really appreciate the support. And that's how I think we should show school spirit in the performing arts area. So, thank you.
have one more round of applause for all these wonderful students and players and everything? So, like Alex said, the play is coming up. Musical's in the spring. There's also the game this Saturday. There's the soccer game this Saturday. Guys, there's so many more events that are going on this year. Yes, there's a lot of seasons that are approaching their end, but there's a lot still going on, and we would all love if you came out and supported us. And we have one more person to talk to us, Mr. David Postma himself.
All right. Hi guys, I am David, and I am here to talk, sort of like Alex, about performing arts, because School Spirit is about more than just sports and going to sporting events like Alex was talking about. Whoa. So I'm talking about band because I am in band, and music is something that I really enjoy and I love to do, along with a lot of other people here. So there are a lot of similarities between music and sports because, one, it takes a lot of time. You got to show up every day to rehearsal just like you show up to practice. You have to come ready to work hard and focus. And really a main thing about it is the teamwork, because just like how in a sports team everybody has to be working together, if you have one person in the band that's playing the wrong note or playing a note for too long, it can make it sound really bad really fast. So there are many, many similarities. And we have a band concert next Friday, and we have been working really hard on our music, so we would love any support, and if people showed up, that would be great for us to see, because we work hard and we want to be able to show people that. So that's band. I'm going to talk about community too. I'm going to stand up. All right. So there we have our school spirit with our sports, our drama, our band, our choir. There's a choir concert next Tuesday, I believe. There it is. So point being, there are lots of opportunities out there for people to come be together, to people to have a fun time, and ultimately just support one another and what we have here. But school spirit isn't just about sports, arts, all those different things. It's really about the community, because all being at Bellevue Christian, we have a really special opportunity. We get to all come to the school, whether we like it or not. We're all in it together. So we can really support each other in the classroom, in the hallways. If we really work together to make this place great, it can be a great thing, and it has been in past years, but we have to be intentional about it. So one main thing I'd say is about supporting each other in the classroom. Classes, you got to go to them. You may like it, you may not like it, but point being, it happens. And we can help each other out by helping each other learn better, but mostly by just being respectful. Respect is a huge thing, and if we show up each day ready to let other people talk, ready to listen, and just be a nice friend to people, that is one thing that really helps out. And there's many other ways to go on and on. But point being, show up each day ready to help each other, and that would really make this place a better place to come and be. In the hallways, be nice to people. Know everybody sees it when there's people being mean, like yelling at each other. I'm not sure why people are so loud sometimes. But point being, if you're positive in the hallway and in the classroom, a positive attitude really helps just bring up the whole morale of everything. So all this to say, we have a great community here, Bellevue Christian. There's lots of people that have gone before us. You can see them all in the hallway back there. There's lots of people that'll come after us, and everybody here has been placed here on purpose, and it's a really special opportunity to be a part of something. So really take advantage of it, help each other out, be respectful, and let's work together to make this a positive place. And we got a lot of school year left, so we can come to school every day and be in the monotony of it's almost winter, just keep coming. Or we can come every day with a new mindset, ready to have fun with our friends, and we can really make this a fun school year together. So I vote we do that.
So we, the BCS Senate, and I'm sure a lot of people out here in the audience, we really hope that this has kind of shifted your perspective on how community looks different, and like it can look so different, and what a difference it means to have people support you and come out and support you. Because I think sometimes, like Dylan said, there's definitely, I love being a fan. I don't know if any of you have seen me at the football games. I almost cried when Mick had his first interception of the season. I was so excited. Proud of you, Mick. I was almost in tears. I was so excited. I get so into it. I just love it. And that's one aspect, but then on the other side, you just get so much energy when people come together. God has blessed us all with the Holy Spirit, and he wants us to be together like that and to just be super spirited and just all for each other. And I hope that we come away from this school year being sad that it's over. I want to be a senior that's sad that I'm leaving this community, excited to move on to my future life, wherever that is, but sad that I'm not going to be a Viking. I'll always be a Viking, but like, you know what I'm saying. I won't be a Viking anymore. So we hope that that is your takeaway, that you can make a difference in someone else's life today, tomorrow, at a game, in the classroom, in the hallway. Because that's really what this is all about. We can all come here to get good grades. We can all come here to learn something new. But why don't you learn something new about someone else instead of about a math problem, physics? Okay, but sometimes math problems are really cool. Sometimes. I'm gonna have to seriously pray. So learn something new about someone else and go out and support each other. So I'm gonna have my friend Sarah Catlett come pray us out.
Well, I have no idea how to follow that up. I'm going to try by praying us out. If you could all bow your head, close your eyes, all that fun stuff. Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for this beautiful day, God. I thank you for everyone in this room, that they would just realize how much spirit they have within them, God. It doesn't necessarily have to be going to games all the time or going to performances, whether it's choir or band or drama, God. Just kind of realizing the very special community that they have here and just the people that are surrounding them, and how every single one of these people are so special and they're all so different. And school is a place where we get to celebrate people in their successes and their failures, and just being able to walk beside each other in life. And I just pray that we'll all just realize what it means just to even just to be able to support each other, whether it's inside the classroom or out. I pray that we all have a really great week. I pray for the games and performances coming up, especially for the soccer and football games, because they're really close. I pray for protection over our players, God, for both our players and for the other team. I pray that we all have a really great week and a weekend. In your son's name, amen.
Thank you, folks. If you're in a metal chair, put it on the rack.